Lakers will be champs this year. We know that Lakers just got Luka for AD, and that is a big part. That's really a big part on the reason why the Lakers going to be champs this year. If there's one thing you need to know about Luka, is that he's made for big moments. Dude thrives in the playoffs. His numbers are crazy, averaging 30 points a game, 9.4 rebounds per game, and 8 assists per game. Luka is a walking triple-double. He lives for the pressure and always shows up when it matters the most. Now imagine him paired with LeBron James, one of the greatest playoffs performer of all time. It's like having two basketball geniuses on the same court at the same time. How are you supposed to stop that? Both of them are high IQ players who can take over the game anytime they want. They'll break down defenses, find the open man, and just completely control the flow of the game. But many people say Lakers aren't gonna win it all this year, and this move is called for the future. And at some levels, that is true. Luka Doncic is 25 years old only, and will be the face of the Lakers for the next 10 years. We're not sure how many chips he's gonna bring to LA, but the fact still remains that this is a move for the future. We only have one ball for two teams, and dare I say we might need two for this one, because Luka and LeBron are both ball-dominant players. Although they both share the ball, the biggest concern is still, how are they gonna mesh on the court? Some people are already questioning how are they gonna mesh on court. How can they share the court when they both need the ball? And that is a good point. Look, these guys aren't just ball hugs. They're playmakers. Just quickly before we continue, if you like this content, please like and subscribe this video. It helps me out a lot. Back to the video. They know how to get their teammates involved. LeBron's played with other stars before. Kyrie, D-Wade, Anthony Davis, you name it. He knows how to adjust his game. And Luka, he's smart enough to figure it out too. This dude took the Dallas Mavericks to a NBA Finals. And I won't lie, Luka's defense has been a question mark. Mavs GM Nico Harrison even said that defense wins championships and hinted that this was a weak spot for Luka. His conditioning has been called out too, and that's a good point. Luka's blow-by rate in the finals were 80%. Defense is not his biggest strength. But let's be real, Luka doesn't need to be an elite defender on this team. The team already has guys like Jared Vanderbilt, Dorian Finney-Smith, locking down the defensive end. All Luka has to do is give a solid effort and stick to the game plan. Also, don't underestimate how motivating it can be to join a winning culture. Playing with LeBron and being in LA might be exactly what Luka needs to take his conditioning and defense to the next level. Those are the main reasons why they think Lakers is not gonna win this year. LeBron and Luka doesn't mesh together, and Luka's defense isn't gonna win championship. Although those 2 points are valid, let me give you the reason why I think they can snag a championship or two before LeBron retires. And you can go back to this video and thank me later in the comment section when it happens. Alright, let me give you a picture. Imagine healthy Luka Doncic and a motivated LeBron in the finals. How could you stop those two? So the real X factor for me is LeBron's motivation. Here's the biggest reason why the Lakers can win it this year. LeBron's pride and motivation. For the first time, people are saying that LeBron isn't the best player in his team anymore. Some analysts are acting like LeBron is washed or ready to take a backseat to Luka. Come on now, let's be real, guys. You think LeBron's gonna let that slide? Now, if you know anything about him, that he thrives on proving people wrong. And we all know that. We all saw that. When LeBron is doubted, he goes into beast mode. Here's the evidence for you. Since Luka got there, LeBron has been kind of showing off, especially on the 42 points and 17 rebounds performance. I think he's letting Luka know that I'm still the best player here in this team. He's going back into his Cleveland days when the defenders would just spray, he didn't torch them. I'm not saying we'll get 2016 LeBron again, but I'm also not ruling out a motivated LeBron James in the finals, and that is scary sight. But still, I understand people will still question this duo, and I'm gonna give you my reasons why this duo could work. And if it would work, the league is in for a trouble. Number one for me is that They're both high IQ players. They basically play the same thing. These two see the game differently. They're always steps ahead in front of everyone else. Having two guys with that kind of vision and awareness on the same team is almost unfair. Offensive versatility is no question. Lucas have that shooting, that step back three, and LeBron can still bully his way on the rim. And last but not the least, LeBron's leadership and experience. LeBron has been to the finals 10 times. He knows what it takes to win. Lucas the future, but LeBron is still the heart and soul of this team. His leadership will help Luka level up even more. And I'm not gonna forget that Lakers is a good squad. Championships aren't won by 2 stars. The supporting cast is just as important, and the Lakers have a solid crew. Austin Reeves, this guy's a legit shooter and a smart player, perfect for the spacing of the floor. Jared Vanderbilt and Dorian Finney-Smith locking out defensively. And can you forget Rui Hachimura, who's been lights out for this season? But for me, these guys aren't just role players. They're essential pieces that will help LeBron and Luka's deep playoff run. Here's a little perspective for you. Luka Doncic is already one of the most exciting players in the league. But pairing him with LeBron James will push him to another level. Imagine all the insane passes, the step back threes, and the clutch plays that will have us losing our minds. I'm telling you, every game will feel like a movie. And for the haters doubting this team, I get you. We understand. But don't forget how many times LeBron has proven everyone wrong. And it's gonna happen again. We've seen the story before. So yeah, buckle up. It's going to be a wild season. And don't forget, Lakers in 6. So, what do you think? Is Lakers gonna win it all this season? Or is this move for Lakers' future after LeBron retires? Let me know in the comments below, and I would love to hear your thoughts. The Lakers are built to win for right now and for the future, and that's my opinion. Luka Doncic brings a whole new dimension to this team, and LeBron James isn't done proving himself. It's not even close. Pair this two with 2 solid supporting casts and you've got a perfect recipe for a championship. The chemistry might take some time, sure. Luka's defense isn't elite, but it won't matter when you've got Jared Vanderbilt and all the defensive pieces around him. Mark my words, guys. Lakers in 6, and when they're holding that Larry O'Brien trophy, remember this moment when you watch the video. Alright, see you at the parade. But have you been wondering why Luka has been traded? Here's my previous video on why it happened.